Hi friends, it's Miss Yael. I hope everyone's doing well and you are excited for another fun week of toddler enrichment. This week our theme is the stars and the moon and everything in the sky at night. So we are going to read a story about going to sleep. And Jackson and Preston, scoot over, are here to help us read. We used to read this story every night when they were little, and we had a special tradition that I'm going to share with you when we finish our story. Okay, so I'm going to start. We're going to take turns reading today. Oops, I skipped a page. This story is a beautiful book called Goodnight, God by Holly B. And the pictures and the illustrations are really, really pretty. Good night, God, the day is done. Good night, birds. Good night, sun. Jackson?
Good night to the sky above.
Good night to the squirrels I love.
Aw, so many cute squirrels.
Good night, God, the moon is here.
Wow, that's a big moon.
Good night trees, good night deer.
Aw, look at all those stars in the sky.
Good night, garden, good night, house.
Do you have a garden at your house?
Good night little mouse who lives beneath the bottom stair.
Good night, kitties waiting there.
Oh, look at all the kitty cats in the window.
Good night Teddy, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, 1, 2, 3 teddy bears. How many teddy bears do you have?
Good night, angel guarding me.
They're blowing bubbles in the bubble bath. That looks a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good night God, it's time for bed. My daddy calls me Sleepyhead.
Does your daddy call you Sleepyhead?
Mommy likes to hug me tight and listens while I say good night.
Aw, do you get hugs from your mommy at night?
Good night God, sweet dreams to you. Tomorrow there's so much to do.
So much to do.
But now it's time to sleep and dream of rocket ships and fairy queens.
Do you ever dream of rocket ships or special fairy queens when you're all snuggly in your bed?
So thank you, God, for all you do.
And don't forget that I love you.
Preston, you want to do it? Okay, good. And read this one part. Here, right. Preston, he didn't read that? Good night, God. Good night, sweet dreams. I hope you enjoyed that story. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera so you can see both of them. So when Preston and Jackson were little, we would read this story at night. And then, before we went to bed, I would ask them a question, and they would have to tell me one thing they are thankful for. So what's one thing you are thankful for, Jackson?
My family.
Your family. And Preston, what's one thing you are thankful for?
My stuffies and feathers.
Your stuffies and your bebas and your blankets. So we would say something that we were thankful for, and then we would say our shema prayer. And the shema prayer is a prayer that you can say at night or when you wake up in the morning, and it's just a prayer about thanking God for everything you have in your life. And it goes like this. And Preston's even yawning. He's feeling tired now. It goes, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. So friends, I hope you enjoyed our story, Good Night, God. And I hope you have a chance to make your sensory moon craft. Jackson made this cool one here with the foil that you can make your own stars and moon in the sky. He even put some Star Wars things in there too. Why not? In space. And I will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.